Okay, so we're going to try to go over some more of our answers on number 5. We did that in the last little clip. That was your cheat sheet on how to do the problem. So here's number 6. You had a shape that looked like an upside down L. And I went ahead, I'm going to divide my shape straight across right here. So before I split it apart, what I found was easier, excuse me, is if you go ahead and write your measurements on any line that doesn't have a measurement. For example, I cut it off right here. This line doesn't have a measurement. So I know if this is 8 feet on the bottom, this is going to be 8 feet on the top. And then right here, this long line was 16 feet. But whenever I cut it across, if you look right here, this part of the line is 8 feet. So if this is 8 feet on this side, then that means it's going to be 8 feet on this side. It was 16 feet all together, but I divided it right here in half. Then the last line, I need to have 2 more. Right here, this line right here, that's going to be 8 feet. And then I have this line going across here that doesn't have a measurement on it. Well, if I know that this part of the line is 4 feet, right here, 4 feet, because I would just be bringing that straight up, and this part of that line is 8 feet, then if I added them together, I would get 4 plus 8 is going to be 12 feet. Now, this looks kind of messy. There's a whole lot of numbers going on here. So I'm going to divide my shapes into 2 different shapes now, and we're going to make it look cleaner. We have a rectangle that this long line was 12 feet, and the side was 8 feet. And then you have a little square where it was 8, 8, 8, and 8. So we have 8 feet, and then we have 8 feet. Now you can find your area of both different shapes. Area is length times width. So this is going to be 12 times 8. This one's going to be 8 times 8. We are on number 6. So when you have your 12 times 8, this area is going to equal 96 feet squared. And then you have your 8 times 8, and that equals 64 feet squared. Then you have to add those 2 areas together. 96 plus 64 equals 160 feet squared. And you box your answer. Oopsies. So that's how I worked out number 6. I'm not going to draw the shapes for the other ones. If you need me to, after you see the answers, if you got it completely wrong and you need me to work it out, please comment below and I will post a video of that problem that you need. So number 7, did I run out of lead? I did. Hold on. Mechanical pencil problems. Here we go. Alright, so number 7, you had 24 inches for one shape and 6 inches for the other. So altogether your area should have equaled 30 inches square. Number 8, we had a blue square and it was 6 yards by 6 yards. Number 8, your area equaled 36 yards square. Number 9, you had an orange, weird, swiggly, step ladder, not swiggly, step ladder looking shape. And whenever you divided those, should have been 3 different areas you had to find. Your area altogether equaled 7 centimeters squared. Then for number 10, you had a green rectangle that was 4 inches by 10 inches, and your area equaled 40 inches squared. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to box all of my answers because it makes my answers stand out, especially when I'm using scratch paper and I have numbers written all over the place. It kind of just keeps it all in its place and organized. That way I can go back and I can check my answers easily. Also notice how I labeled the top with my math and what page number it was. So if I need to refer back to it, say tomorrow or the next day, you might say, oh, I remember doing that. You'll know to go to this page because this was your math, page 253, and then you could find your answers easily because they were all boxed in and you have it organized well. So if you did not get that as your answer for any of those for 7, 8, 9, or 10, and you need me to draw it out or to show you how I got those answers, please comment below what problem number you have, and I will be happy to make a video to show you how I got that answer.